Last time on Dragon Ball, the world has been saved by the Z-Fighters countless times. From the evil Piccolo Daimao to the powerful Saiyan Broly, Goku and his friends have always risen to the occasion to protect the planet they hold dear. However, there is an adversary out there much more powerful than anything the Z-Fighters have faced before. Who could pose a threat to the heroes this time? The ultimate battle of ultimate destiny begins now!
It was a sunny day at Mount Paozu. The birds were singing, the tigers resting, and Son Goku? Well, he was hardly working at the fields. It had been a couple of months since his battle against Broly, and he could not stop thinking about the levels he had yet to reach. Maybe he'd pay a visit to that other Saiyan. Maybe he'd take Vegeta this time. He had all the time in the world as far as he was concerned. Meanwhile, on the whole other side of the world, a Ford Ecoline headed out on another mystery. Inside was the team of Mystery Incorporated, who were exhausted. Their energy was being drained slowly as a creature shrouded by darkness meditated. Scooby, the dog, looked up in horror. Fred said, "Please, we can't take much more. Lower your power to 1%. We can't take 5%. That being would not let go and continued to meditate. Suddenly, Fred's head hit the steering wheel. The power was finally taking its toll as the mystery machine swerved off the road and crashed, this causing a small explosion. But from the fire rose a figure.
"I need to find someone who can take me on,"
it proclaimed. The figure was Shaggy, and he was getting anxious for a challenge. All the sea fighters around the world felt a powerful source of energy heading towards Mount Paozu. Piccolo telepathically told everyone to stay on guard and head to Goku's place, but not to approach the enemy. They might be needed. Goku stood firm, looking around for the person who might have this power level. Suddenly, as if a meteorite struck the earth, Shaggy crashed in front of Goku, sending him flying back until he caught himself in midair. All of the sea fighters arrived close by, with Gohan and Vegeta right next to Goku. Krillin asks, what are we dealing with, Goku? Goku simply shook his head, not knowing what this was. Piccolo took off the weighted clothing. Yamcha and Tenshinhan stood back to back. Majin Buu got ready for a battle. The kids fused into Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks, and even 17 and 18 were there. Shaggy rose up from the crater and looked around. His power much lower than before. He was hiding it.
"Like, what's with the crowd? I'm only looking for one of you, Goku."
Goku pointed at himself with a smile. Me? Why'd you looking for me?
"Like, I totally want to challenge you, but these pests have got to go."
Shaggy simply wiped his arm in front of him. Piccolo screamed out, "Watch out!" But it was too late. There was a huge explosion where Krillin, Yamcha, Tenshinhan, Piccolo, and 18 were all killed. Everyone who survived was in shock. They didn't know anyone could do something like this.
"Like, that was only 10% of my power."
Gohan, furious, exploded into his ultimate form and rushed at Shaggy in a flurry of kicks and punches. Shaggy simply dodged every one of them with a smirk.
"This is your son, Goku?"
Gotenks, thinking that he has to help, rushes in with a bullet storm of ki blasts. Gohan jumped out of the way, allowing for Shaggy to get engulfed in the attack. Gotenks lit up, and once the smoke cleared, Shaggy was nowhere to be found.
Aw yeah, another victory for Gotenks.
However, just in the middle of the sentence, Shaggy appeared behind Gotenks, saying,
"Like, kids shouldn't be playing with the Metamorian fusion."
The man proceeded to firmly grab Gotenks by the middle of the head and pulled on both sides. While Gotenks screamed, a flash of light brightened up the sky, and suddenly, Goten and Trunks were separated, being held by their hair. Shaggy had somehow taken out the fusion individually. He threw the two kids down, but Goku and Vegeta caught them. They told the kids to carry the bodies back to the lookout and stay there. The rest would take care of Shaggy. Goku and Vegeta looked at each other and nodded. "Boo, 17, they said. Both 17 and Boo rushed at Shaggy, who began to have a little more trouble. Meanwhile, Goku and Vegeta charged up the Kamehameha and the Final Flash, respectively. 17 and Boo moved out of the way when Gohan showed up above Shaggy and punched him back down to Earth. Goku and Vegeta blasted Shaggy once he crashed down, seemingly ending the monster. This was not the case, and Shaggy appeared yet again with a huge aura. Goku was kind of excited. but he knew that he could not let Shaggy live. Boo was getting impatient and threw a candy beam towards Shaggy. The man simply slapped it back at Boo, who himself turned into candy. "Why you?" Gohan rushed again towards Shaggy, grabbing him by the legs, spinning him around, and then appearing to blast him back down. Quickly, Gohan went towards the fallen Shaggy and punched him over and over again. Shaggy simply grabbed Gohan by the head and slapped his own head against Gohan's, knocking him down. Goku yelled back at 17 to take everyone away, and that Earth might not survive this time. 17 agreed, and began to fly away, with Gohan and the Candy Boo. Shaggy pointed his arm at 17 and blasted at him. Vegeta rushed and punched the blast away. Now it was Goku and Vegeta versus Shaggy.
Like, this is what I was looking forward to.
Goku and Vegeta punched Shaggy in the face at once, turning into Super Saiyan Blue. Shaggy went flying through a mountain, but quickly teleported back to the battlefield, some blood on his lip. But he said,
You made me bite my lip. Maybe I'll have to use 25% of my power this time.
The battle began with Goku attempting to stop Shaggy with his God Bind, and Vegeta taking the chance to slam Shaggy's head against the ground. This didn't faze Shaggy, who took Vegeta by the throat and slammed him against Goku. He then jumped up in the air, created a massive ball of energy, and threw it down. Goku and Vegeta were too slow to stop it, and they were both hit by it. Goku and Vegeta weren't out of the battle just yet, and Goku used the Kaioken and Vegeta used the Blue Evolution.
30% will have to do then.
Shaggy flew down and punched Vegeta in the face, breaking his nose and sending him hurtling through a mountain. Goku tried to punch Shaggy back, but Shaggy ducked down and tripped Goku. Shaggy then placed a foot over Goku's head and blasted him. Goku was badly hurt, but Vegeta came back up, tackling Shaggy off of Goku. Goku thanked Vegeta and told him that the fusion dance would be needed. Shaggy heard this and threw a Scooby snack at Goku.
Here, if you're gonna bring on a real challenge, then you better be at full strength.
Goku and Vegeta reluctantly agreed, but they both ate half of the Scooby snack, which healed them completely. The two Saiyans then fused into Gogeta, who was cocky enough to laugh at Shaggy. Shaggy smirked, as his aura opened up in a fiery rage. The pair fought violently, creating a crack in space and time. This made it so that they would end up fighting in different eras of time, until finally they returned to the present. Shaggy was clearly stronger than Gogeta, who was panting. Even the Stardust Breaker stood no chance against Shaggy. Finally, the time ran out for the fusion, and Vegeta and Goku were separated. Like, you stood no chance. Goku turned to Vegeta and told him to stand back, as he allowed himself to regain the power of Ultra Instinct. Shaggy was impressed, as he recalled the first time he mastered that technique. Even still, Goku's movement was easily read by Shaggy. Vegeta damned the world. There was nothing he could do. Shaggy dodged out of Goku's Kamehameha, running up the beam and kicking Goku in the face. Disappointed, he looked down at Goku. Shaggy rose up in the air, pointed his finger down at the planet, and charged up a blast.
You made me use 45% of my power. But this is it. Goodbye, Goku.
Nothing was left but Shaggy meditating in the middle of space. A few minutes passed, and Shaggy smirked.
Oh, like, I'm so happy to see the God of Destruction.
Beerus put his hand on Shaggy's shoulder, sad.
Shaggy, when you granted me the power of the God of Destruction, you promised not to return to this realm.
Whis stood back, looking at the two. He knew that this battle could end the whole universe, but under Zeno's law, he had to allow Shaggy to battle.
I've gotten stronger since the last time we met.
Like, good. Twice the pride, double the fall.
Beerus created a set of key balls around himself, which darted at Shaggy. Shaggy avoided them with ease, getting close to Beerus' face and punching him in the gut. Shaggy then kicked him in the neck, grabbed him by the tail, and swung him around. The fight continued like this for a while, with Beerus even getting to use 100% of his power. The whole universe was shaking. Beerus was tired of it, and pointed his hand at Shaggy.
Hakai.
Shaggy was surprised that he was able to do this, but it did not faze him, as he pointed his hand out at the same time, making a sort of mirror view. Beerus had essentially Hakai'd himself, and began to disappear out of existence.
Like, are you gonna challenge me too, Whis?
He knew there was nothing he could do against Shaggy. Shaggy disappeared in a flash, no doubt wanting to terrorize other universes.
Is there anyone that can stop him?
But that is a story yet to be written. Thanks for watching, guys. I know this was a very different video from what I usually do, but I was bored and I thought this would be fun. Some of you guys may think the meme is dead, and rightfully so, but I had fun doing it.
Hey there, I'm Josh from Dragon Ball University. If you liked any of the voices in this video, make sure to check out my channel. It's Dragon Ball University. Yeah, I do other voices too, but Shaggy, this was a first time.
Anyways, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. But above all, be sure to share so more people know about my videos. Thanks for watching. This has been Smugstick, and until we meet again, see ya!
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to Smugstick, unless you want to be destroyed. Lord Beerus, that's hardly fair. But also, don't forget to click the bell icon to get notified when he uploads new videos.